our friends are also busy writing our speeches. Okay? But you could just do it as a form of enlightening self-interest. I will help you to edit your speech. You help me to edit it. But don't assume that if you written it, it will be good. Because when you are reading, what you are reading is what was in your head originally. You would never spot the errors themselves. So get a friend to look critically at your speech and make suggestions for improvement. It could be that the sentences are too long, and when the person is reading it, he will go out of breath. It would be, you think this actually sounds like something that an elderly person would say. Let them be, that is your friend, your reviewer, let them be as nasty as possible. It's better for the nastiness to be at the preparation stage than when it is not being presented in public. Editing and rehearsal. Act on the comments of your reviewer. Remove grammatical infelicities, hackneyed phrases, bombast. Sometimes we feel that the bigger word is the better, but sometimes it just makes someone look silly. And private allusions. There may be a story you are developing and you understand what it means. But when your friend reads it and he says, what does this mean? The idea is remove it. It means you are referring to something you feel everybody understands and nobody understands it, so you just lose them. Practice reading the speech, even if it will not be read by you. There's no way to know how a speech will sound until it has actually been read. Okay? If you are not the reader, submit the speech in soft and hard copy so that your principal might modify it any way you wish. In fact, people sound silly reading a speech prepared for them by somebody else if they don't have any input. Because they might not say something and they will now have to redirect themselves. One example is when somebody reads a speech giving information that he has no way of knowing. Maybe the VC is presenting an address at a conference organized by NSC, Nigerian Society of Engineers, in Futa. And it begins to move mechanical stuff. You know that there's light inside it. So if he's going to move such stuff, he has to pretend and say, I have been given to understand that so. But he can't come and be saying things that he can't possibly know. He can't say, for example, this is the second conference that is holding in Futa. Because he might not know. Or that this is the first conference after something that happened in Vienna. How does he know? So don't put words in his mouth that will sound bad. If he has to show such information, then preface it by, the organizers tell me that this and this and this have happened. So if the speech is to be presented by you, rehearse with a friend or family member, and if there is nobody or you are too shy, rehearse it with a mirror. I rehearse all my speeches, first of all, with my mirror. I want to know whether I look stupid, pointing my arm, or, doing something. The idea is that it looks like somebody is watching you, and after a while you get comfortable with the speech. But that is if only you are going to be reading it. You may also record the speech using your cell phone or any other recording device. Sometimes you think you are sounding really nice, but when it plays back, the fact that the words are slurred together, you can't identify individual words. Because in Futa, you will be told to write a long citation, and on the day they will say, can you read it? So you need to rehearse and see if it's going to be too long, take out some things. You submit the full package but what you actually present might be an abridged version. Practice makes perfect. This is something else I got from Nkata last night. It was said about Winston Churchill that when he's speaking to friends, there are some phrases to be practiced. I said, yeah, how does this sound? That in conversation, he tries on speeches. Like a man trying on ties in his bedroom to see how he will do in them. We can't get to be good speech writers if we are not really good speakers. You're not going to be able to bring out a nice turn of phrase if you don't use nice turns of phrase yourself. So, in private conversation, we also have to learn to speak nicely, speak elegantly. I mean, opportunities will come and we have to take them. But the most important thing is practice, practice, and more practice. And then we'll be very good speakers. Thank you very much.